time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse, mine it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. I sadly mistaken, I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in.
What's up, good people? Great evening. Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports with Joe Jordan, me, myself, and my boy Tomo. We got a guest on. What's going on, Vaughn? Tomo, how y'all doing today?
What's good?
We got, we had some technical difficulties, but we excited. We excited. We got a good show coming up for y'all today, man. I know I'm feeling well. I'm very excited about this show. I'm excited about the last part of the show. I don't know about you, Tomo, but I'm ready. I'm ready. So make sure you
ready.
Get it ready. So make sure you like and subscribe to the video, share, get as many people on as possible. We will be watching the comments and posting them. So do as much as you can. We on Instagram and TikTok, Refuse to Lose Sports, also on Facebook and Twitter. So make sure you're doing whatever you can to follow that. We have an NFL and an NBA chat also as well, where we get news updates, we talk, we debate, we do all of those things. So if you want to get into that, get those news. We get it before Bleacher Report, before Adam Schefter, before all those guys. We get it before them. So if you want to get into that, put your Instagram name into there, and we will add you to the chat. So first topic that we're going to talk about today. We haven't talked about the NBA a lot, but we had something recent that came up today that we got to talk about. The NBA awards, man. We got new NBA names for the awards now.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how most people feel about it. It came out of nowhere to me. I was at work when I first saw it, and I was just like, the Michael Jordan Award and all that stuff. But we're gonna get right into it, man. So basically, what it says is that we got some new trophy awards, man. So the MVP award is now called the Michael Jordan Trophy. The clutch player of the year, I don't know how to feel about this one, is the Jerry West Award. I mean, he is the NBA logo, but I don't think he's the most clutch player in NBA history. But I mean, I digress. The Hakeem Olajuwon Award is now called the Defensive Player of the Year Award. Then the Rookie of the Year is the Wilt Chamberlain Award. I mean, I guess it's Wilt Chamberlain. It's one of the greatest players to play. And the Sixth Man of the Year Award is the John Havlicek Trophy. And then the Most Improved Player is the George Mikan Trophy. So, Tom, I'm gonna come to you first, man. How you feel about these awards?
You don't gotta come to me. We need to call LeBron. I mean, I don't think he's gonna win the MVP ever again because he's not that at that point in his career. I know he's probably happy about that, but imagine if he was like in his prime and he I got 6 MJ trophies. How does that feel? Like some people probably like, okay, that's cool, but MJ trophies? Nah, man. I don't know what the NBA trying. I like that they know how to shake the league up though, but some of these awards are a little shaky. Like I understand Jordan because he was, the GOAT of that era. Jerry West, and then he's the logo, but they didn't use the logo in the trophy. Clutch player, I'd gave that to Big Shot Bob, but I'm young, so it's probably some old heads out here, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Rookie, like you said, is Wilt. Defense, I'm going with I know some defensive players, man. I don't know. Gary Payton probably feel a way about that. His nickname was the Glove. Like imagine that. They could have called it the Glove Trophy. Nah, Magic might feel a way about that. But outside of that, I mean, the NBA just try things, man. They see if it works, and sometimes it sticks, sometimes it doesn't. Vaughn, how you feel?
honest. It was some technical difficulties. How y'all doing, fellas? I wasn't able to get the introduction there, but
Okay.
I do like the change, man. I think it's time for change. You know, the league is getting a lot younger. We have a different audience now. Like a lot of kids nowadays, they don't even know about these players. So maybe that's going to help educate them. They might look and dive into these players and check them out. But the number one award I'm happy about is the MVP award, man. And I know you mentioned LeBron, but you know, hopefully this can let these youngers know about MJ a little bit more, because they did see his documentary, you know, his Last Dance that he came out with, that opened their eyes out a lot. Because you know, a lot of kids, they was all about the Mamba mentality with Kobe Bryant, but where do you think he got that from? So the MVP award I'm excited about, because you know, MJ is the undeniable GOAT to me, and I feel like the best player every year should get, you know, rewarded with a reward behind the best player ever. So it only makes sense to me. So I love that fact about it. Like I said, I'm not sure about your boy award, Jerry West, but you know, I guess, you know, like I said, he's a logo, so I had to leave him in there. So whether or not, I have no problems, man. I like the changes that they make in the NBA. The league getting more exciting. I do wish it gets more back to a little more physicality, but other than that, you know, you can't do nothing but love what you're seeing in the NBA.
Yeah, that's true. I feel the same way. I honestly am surprised. Well, maybe they didn't do it because he's still playing, but I'm surprised they didn't give the most clutch award to LeBron James, because he has the most game-winning shots in NBA history. So I was thinking maybe they would go that way and give it to him, but I don't know. I think most people believe that Jordan is the most clutch player in NBA history, but I guess stats wise prove differently. But you know, I think Jordan's the GOAT myself. I'm not sure if that's a consensus on this panel, but I definitely think Jordan's the GOAT. So
Skip Bayless would have lost his mind if they would have gave LeBron James the clutch trophy. They would have named that after him. He'd have lost his mind, bro. He already go crazy when they talk about Brady. So imagine that comes up on his screen. His Twitter would have just been, LeBron isn't this, LeBron that. Remember back in when he played Orlando, and he actually did hit the clutch shot, but they lost that series. Yeah. Didn't they make some changes to the All-Star Game trophy, Sue?
Yeah, the All-Star Game trophy is now called the Kobe Bryant Award, I believe.
Okay.
That's the Kobe Bryant Award. So that's probably why they started it, because the MVP, the Kobe Bryant is now the All-Star Award MVP. And then I think the Finals MVP, isn't that the Bill Russell Award now? The Finals Award now. So it started with those two. So I guess it makes sense. But I mean, Jerry West's name is the Clutch, so that's his nickname. But I still don't think he should. To me, this is just me. I've watched Jerry West highlights. I've watched some of his tapes. I've watched some of his games. I don't see him being Mr. Clutch. But I mean, that was back then. Now I don't think he would even be considered Mr. Clutch in today's game or in the 90s. So I mean, that's just me. But
I'm trying to figure out what type of pictures Jerry West got or somebody in the NBA that he keep getting all these accolades, like the logo, the trophies. I mean, I know he's a good GM, but sheesh.
Hey, great. Hey, Hall of Fame GM, Hall of Fame player, Hall of Fame GM. So maybe that's why he missed the clutch. He was good in both. He was good in both. He was a good NBA player and a great GM. So I mean,
they should have named that after him. GM of the year. The Jerry West Award.
That's facts. That's definitely facts.
But to call him as the clutch, he was 1-7 in the finals. So
oh, I see what you did there. That's the relationship between him and LeBron. I see what you did there. That was good.
There you go. So now I kind of want to flip it to something else, because we've had this debate going on. I don't call it much of a debate, but we had this debate going on in the chat that maybe there's someone else deserving of the Rookie of the Year award.
You mean the Chamberlain trophy?
But me personally, I felt like it was going to be a certain player from a certain college who was drafted number 1 overall, Paolo Banchero. I mean, I understand that he plays for Orlando Magic and they might not be playing well right now, but I like what they got. I like what they got right now with Bobo, him, Jalen Suggs. They got a good squad. I think they're going to be good in the next year or two. I think they're going to be a good team as long as they keep everything together and they get a good head coach to help them out. But to me, I think Banchero is going to be the Rookie of the Year. He's played most consistently right now out of anyone else, out of any other rookie. I think Mathurin out of Indiana has also played pretty well. I'm not saying that it's going to be that he's winning it by far, but I definitely think that Banchero is winning it right now. Now Mathurin has played well. He's scored over 30 multiple times, and he's coming off the bench, so it's not like he's starting and hasn't been able to do it. He's coming off the bench and doing that, so he's at least in conversation for 6th man of the year in his rookie season, I believe. But Banchero is the only rookie I know right now who pretty much that's his team. If you really look at Banchero, the Orlando Magic, that's his team. That's been his team since day one, since he got drafted. He's been in there practicing with them the entire time, and he lets you know, I'm running this thing, and it's me or whatever. Javon, this is just your team, man. This is your team. So I really want to get your thoughts on this. I just had to bring this up because I know how you feeling about Paolo. I told you how I felt about Paolo before y'all drafted him. So this on you, my guy.
How you brought me in, all the kind words you said about Paolo. You didn't say many kind words about the Magic, but I understand. Now, we haven't started y'all off great, but recently we found something. We won a 3-game winning streak. Although we beat the Toronto Raptors back-to-back twice. They are a pretty decent team, though. What I could say about Paolo, we did have a big debate in the chat about Rookie of the Year, how close the race is going to be. My thing is landslide. There's no debate. Mathurin has started you off great. Congratulations. I felt as though a lot of people jumped on that bandwagon due to his hot streak when he started. He had a couple 30-point games, like Dave pointed out. He's not starting. A lot of guys threw that out there. But you look at this Pacers team, they're loaded with guards. Buddy Hield, he gets his shots up. Halliburton gets his shots up. The kid, he's hurt now. Chris Duarte, he normally gets his shots up. Who else? They just the rookie just came into his own when Halliburton went down, dropping 30, 20 Nembhard. So they have a collection of players that, this guy, Mathurin, he's going to have to go off for 20 a night just to keep up with Paolo. Because Paolo is getting 20 even if he doesn't try. He's unstoppable going to the rim. He's shooting lights out from the free throw line the past 5 games. The size that he has, it makes him so easy just to attack, get to his spots. There's no hate on the guy in Indiana. I feel like he's going to be a phenomenal player once he really gets a role. He doesn't really have a true role with the Pacers. It just come in and jack up your shots. He is coming off the bench, but he's getting up 15, 20 shots a game because he's a high-volume shooter. He's a real streaky shooter. Most games he dropped 30, he hit about 4 or 5 threes. So that's another thing that a lot of people have to pay attention to. Paolo doesn't have to shoot threes to get his points. This guy is a grown man amongst boys out there. If you watch the game, before he got hurt and missed 7 games, he was leading in Rookie of the Year candidates. He had 2 back-to-back 30-point, 10-rebound games, about 4 or 5 assists. It's hard. It's hard to debate that he's not going to win, or it's even closer than anybody else, for the fact that, like Dave said, he has his own team. He doesn't have another superstar or an all-star on his team, really. He has an emerging Franz Wagner, but he doesn't have a Tyrese Halliburton or a veteran like Buddy Hield who feel like he's not going to take a back seat to a guy like Mathurin. So Paolo is the real deal. Y'all going to be hearing from me a lot because Orlando Magic, we back, baby. I ain't going to lie, we back. You say 1 or 2 years, Dave, don't be surprised if we get up in these playoffs this year. We just started hitting our stride. We're getting healthier with our guards. Don't be surprised if we come out. I know you in Florida too with the Heat, but I just want you to know we might be taking over the state, player. We might be taking over the state. We might be taking over. I'm just saying.
You got to get a couple rings first before you can say that.
I knew he was gonna say that.
If we had LeBron or Shaq or something like that, we would have got the
You make it seem like Shaq was averaging 30. Remember, D Wade was the leading team that time
in the playoffs, but Shaq was number 2 in MVP vote in that year behind Steve Nash, and he felt like he should have won it over Steve Nash. A lot of people felt like that too. So he wasn't the Shaq of the Lakers, but he was still the last Dundada out there. I'll tell you that.
I feel you. I feel you. Look,
I had Alonzo Mourning. I mean, you had a squad. I give you that.
we did, but Wade was the finals MVP. So
I like y'all Florida back and forth there. Only if my Wizards could get a little bit better. But man, how does it feel to get a draft pick that actually work out for you, man?
You know, Dwight Howard worked out for us. We went to the finals with him. We didn't win the ring, but he worked out for us, I can say. It feels great though, because it feels great right now, but we have a history. We drafted Shaq, got to the finals. We traded for Penny, and then what happened? We went to the finals twice, and then what happened? You know, Shaq left. Shaq left, but we didn't know how to keep a superstar. Same with Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, he is crying for help. He wanted help because he saw that, you know, this is our moment. We had the squad to win. We just needed a little bit more perimeter help, a guy that could break the defense down and get buckets, but they never got that for him. So he left. Same like, I mean, Victor Oladipo isn't those guys, but I mean, we had Victor Oladipo. So he left, went to Indiana, and he started going crazy until he got injured. So I like what I'm saying so far. We have a lot of different changes in management. I'm not sure if y'all are aware of this, but a couple years ago, our old GM stated this. I think it's about 3 or 4 years ago. He stated that we will win the championship within the next 30 years.
Oh, man. He didn't say trust the process.
30 years. Jeez.
I'll say trust the process than 30 years. You know, for 30 years, you're putting a stamp on it like, yo, I don't see nothing happening within the next 15 years. I mean, 15 years, I'm going to be 50, almost 50. You know what I mean? I want to see a ring before then. Oh, it's giving me hope. What kind of fans, what kind of hope are you giving us with that message? You know, so yeah. I like what I'm saying. So I think we're trending in the right direction.
So the only reason I asked you that is because being the Wizards fan that I am, and we don't really know how to draft. I like to see when other organizations actually get it right. And the fact that Bill got hurt right before that mid-season, and we could have got the number 1 pick, but yet the Wizards wanted to make the playoffs. We probably wouldn't have drafted Pablo anyway, because that's how slow we are. But nah, that's why I asked. Also, man, there's a guy out in, I know Joe's not here, so I got to speak up for that guy that plays for the Kings. Is it Keegan Murray? I think that's his name. Is he not in the running for like Rookie of the Year too? Like not at all. Y'all don't think he can get it?
Not right now. I don't think so.
Yeah, he doesn't get the volume of shots, or you know, his team is they're really team oriented over there. And when Fox come back, he's gonna take the lion's share of the scoring, and Sabonis also takes the lion's share of the scoring. If he had less super all-stars on his team, definitely. His game is second to none really to these rookies. I mean, second to Paolo, but everybody else he's up there with him.
So what I'm getting from this conversation is that Pablo is the LeBron James of the Orlando Magic.
I got to correct you. It's Paolo, not
Paolo. My bad, man. My bad. I'm bad with names. People will tell you that when they get in the comments, they're like, "Here you go again, messing up somebody else's name."
Hey, look,
hey Paolo. My bad, Paolo.
He came from Duke, so I'm gonna make sure.
Oh no! Next topic.
His name.
Next topic. No,
make sure you represent his name well.
That's why I ain't got nothing good to say about him because he plays for Duke.
Javon doesn't like Duke either, but he likes Paolo. So there's some respect there. That's all I need. As long as there's some respect there, because
and I hated JJ Redick.
Hey, a lot of people hated JJ Redick. There's Duke fans that hate JJ Redick. So hey, you ain't got no argument for me.
Joe gonna be upset. Somebody said Keegan only scored 5 points a game. But nah, man, I'm happy for Paolo. And also, I'm a Bobo fan, and I told people that Bobo was gonna be a dog, and they was talking bad about him because the leg injury. Actually, the Nuggets stole him from us, and I told when the Wizards didn't get him, I said Bobo was gonna be nice with that size and the way he can actually shoot and handle the rock. That's a good suit. That's a 1-2 punch I got down there. So I don't got too much nice to say about the Magic after what they did to Penny.
Yeah, that was pretty bad what they did to my boy Penny, but I digress. And about Miami, I'm not too high on us right now. We don't look too good. So
no.
Joe is back.
I said Keegan Murray and he popped up like the bean.
Yeah, hey, that's what we do. Sack time. How y'all doing?
We good, man. How you doing?
Good, man.
Hey, I was enjoying the show.
Hey,
I was enjoying the show.
we held it down. We held it down till you got done.
Of course.
We got to hear your thoughts on Paolo. What you think about Paolo, sir?
Oh yeah, rookie of the
I
year.
got you saying Pablo.
Automatic. Rookie of the year, automatic. Rookie of the year. That's all I gotta say. Jerron, listen, I saw that before when Jerron drafted him. I was like, okay. I was at Jerron house when they drafted him, and we both were shocked. And then after we saw the summer league, I was like, oh yeah, he on another level. He on another level. So I already knew he was gonna win Rookie of the Year after the summer league. Keegan Murray, he not there because he had a tough start of the year. Jaden Ivey playing good. Carl's guy from Indiana playing good, but Pablo is that guy.
See, I got all y'all saying it now. See?
All right, Carl been waiting in the lobby for a long time. All right. He been in the lobby.
Oh, if I knew he was here, we could have brought him.
No, it's my fault. I gotta bring him in. So
I would say, he would have had something to say about this rookie.
Oh, yeah, but hey, look. Hey, Carl Words. He said NBA topics. Keep him out of it right now. That's what he told me. Okay, his words. All right,
Rookie of the Year debate.
Yeah, it's not a debate. All right, so look, yes, sir. Here we go.
He is not.
All right, you know, Marlon. You already picking sides. Golly. All right, let's get it. What's up, Carl?
Hey, hold on, real quick. The dick riding is crazy. Damn.
What?
The fuck?
He is upset.
Forgot what I was for a second. My bad. Anyway, how y'all doing today? I'm so sorry, Joe.
What's up, Carl?
It's good.
All right, I do want to address something real quick. One, I want to address Javon and that shot he threw earlier. I didn't hop on no bandwagon. I watched Benedict at Arizona. I watched a lot of college ball. That's why I said that. Two,
I never said bandwagon.
You said that. You said a lot of people hopped on the bandwagon because it's early start.
I wasn't talking about you though.
Okay, just had to make sure.
Yeah,
Two.
I'm talking about you. I know you watch.
Two, I wanted to address both of y'all real quick. It's nothing that I ain't say bad. Y'all said y'all was shocked Orlando drafted Paolo. I called my brother earlier that day and told him that they was going to draft Paolo. I knew Paolo was the number 1 overall pick. Again, I watched college. That's why I said that. And 3, I wanted to say to Joe, you said Jaden Ivey and Keegan was going to finish over Benedict Murray, and I told you was crazy.
I did, yeah. I give you props for that. Your man showing up. I think I told Jay when over the phone. Yeah, I gotta give you props on that one. You called.
Other than that, how we doing today, fellas?
I'm great.
Not as good as you are, man. The way you came on here, man.
Hey, look, Tomo. Hey, Tomo, that's a perfect heading for that.
There we go.
Hey, look, J-Mo know I curse like a mug. So for me to be good for a year and some change, I'm proud of myself.
Hey,
I was just a little too, eager.
All right, let's get it, y'all.
Like I got the Gatorade hat on for a reason. I came to bring the juice, baby.
Okay, let's go.
Comments are wild, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, you saw that.
hey, go ahead, man.
All right, let's get it, y'all. Ravens, Pittsburgh just played. Big rivalry, probably the biggest rivalry in the NFL. I mean, they kept telling Roquan Smith, you're not a Raven until you beat the Steelers. I carry him now all day. So, let's talk about it. All right, so I'm going to kick off with you, Javon. Carl came on yesterday. He said what he had to say about the show. I know you want to come on and speak your piece about it.
I do.
Talk to us.
Okay. Now, what I want to say about the Ravens is what I already known about them is what I know. That's what I found out Sunday. They're a sloppy team. And the fact that we play sloppy, it played right into their hands. Kenny Pickett goes out second drive of the game due to a dirty hit. Before I start, I'm not going to call it a dirty hit.
Thank you.
But I do want to say this. I'm talking, Carl. Don't say nothing.
That was a bad. You knew you had to clean that up.
I'm talking, Carl. Don't say nothing.
You knew you had to clean that up.
Now, that hit on Justin Herbert was called for what, fellas?
Roughing the passer.
That was roughing the passer.
And the hit on my player wasn't called roughing the passer?
He not Herbert.
Wait, hold on. Can I explain why?
Now, let me finish. You gonna have all your time in the world. Now, this is not the first time this happened. Now, they need to put some respect on my name. Just because he's a rookie, they gotta protect every quarterback like they protect every quarterback. Against the Bills, he got hit as he was sliding, and they didn't call that either. So that's not cool. My quarterback is sitting out now because of that. Now back to the show. Now, when the first couple of drives of the game, we couldn't move the ball really. Pickett was getting pressure. He did use his legs and gain some yards. Our defense was holding down. Now, they scored their first points of the game due to a bad punt by my punter with 3 minutes and 16 seconds left, which gave him a short field. They couldn't drive the ball downfield on us.
Go ahead.
So, it's tough. It's tough, man, because we had these guys. And Mitchell Trubisky moved the ball at will on these guys. Third down conversions, converting third downs. The only reason why we lost this game was due to the fact that he turned the ball over. And the fact that the reason why it's so frustrating is because once Huntley went out, we was down one possession the whole game except for that until they scored that last field goal at the end of the game. All we had to do was score one touchdown. And we would have put pressure on them and they would have to throw the ball more. The fact that they was up the whole game, they was in their comfort zone. They could run the ball. They can do their play actions, their RPOs and all that. We put them right in their comfort zone due to Mitchell Trubisky. Now, one thing I do want to make known that everybody needs to know, Marlon Humphrey can't see George Pickens. Marlon Humphreys cannot see George Pickens. I'm sorry. I thought Marlon Humphrey was a grown man, but he's a kid. He's a kid to me. When it comes to George Pickens, he's a kid. Now, Joe, if I was able to get these highlights to you, now everybody would have saw it in person. But what I want to say is the Ravens, they were comfortable. We let them get comfortable. We drove downfield every play, and Trubisky just handed them the game. I know, like, he came on here yesterday and made it sound like he wasn't nervous at all. I know you got the edge of your seat, and you were nervous. Now I want to give.
I admitted I was.
There's one player that I want to give credit to though. That I've been liking this guy all year, and that's y'all rookie center, Linderbaum. He's a dog. I like that guy.
Who I said the draft.
You say everything according to you, but but I called my brother and said Paulo was going
Joe.
Okay, so well, I called my homie yesterday and said that we probably was gonna lose because Kenny Pickett was gonna be.
Joe, is it not on the show? Is it not clips on the show?
So, but let me finish.
Thank you.
Let me finish. I told Carl before the game started. I said the fact that Lamar Jackson isn't in, it might be better for y'all, and it worked in their favor. They was able to lean on the run game how they wanted to, and we couldn't stop the run. So the 4 takeaways I take from the game is Mr. Trubisky is skilled, but he's not it. Our run defense was trash. I know you're waiting, Carl.
Ravens. You said 4 takeaways. I'm waiting for that one too.
Ravens pass defense is subpar at best.
You muted. The last point was muted.
What was the last part?
It's still muted.
Marlon Humphreys can't check Pickens.
Hey, real quick, I think Javon going. I think everybody probably going mute. And every time somebody talk, Javon fades a little bit. So let Javon do his
thing. Say nothing. You just faded.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right, go ahead, Javon.
You said like his offense did. What'd you say?
Oh, see, that wasn't me.
We have more yards than them.
What?
Starting stuff.
No, what did you say? You were mute for the first half of your sentence.
You have to go on mute so I can talk, so I won't cut out. So you might have to mute on your end.
Yeah, it could be me.
My last point was Marlon Humphreys can't check George Pickens. That was my last point. That was my 4 takeaways for the game.
All right, Carl. Now you
okay, so let me just point out some inaccuracies of what he said. So he said we didn't score until Kenny Pickett got out the game, yes? Well, that is in fact incorrect. Our first drive, yes, we punted. They go get 1 first down, 15 yards on the drive, punt, right? We go down the field and kick a field goal to go up 3-0. Then Kenny Pickett goes on his second drive. And okay. That's the drive we addressed that quote unquote roughing the passer. Where did Roquan body land? Did it land on Kenny Pickett or did he land on the ground by himself with Kenny Pickett beside him? Answer, Javon.
Same thing happened with Tua, and they were saying.
Answer the question, Javon. Did he land?
I said beside him.
And now the rule states if you land body weight on the quarterback, it's roughing the passer, not beside him. So that's why it wasn't called. That's not roughing the passer. I can't help if Tua got the call, incorrect call. Incorrect calls happen all the time. That was a roughing the passer. Now, number 2 was not a dirty hit. I'm glad you cleaned that up. Anyway, so Kenny Pickett doesn't do anything again. That's when the bad punt happened by Presley Harvin. That's when that 30-yard or 20-yard punt happened. We go and score a touchdown off that punt. So we go up 10-0. So another fallacy you said. We were never up 2 possessions until we kicked that field goal late. That's incorrect. We were up 10-0. Mitch Trubisky comes in. Y'all get y'all touchdown as soon as Trubisky comes in. Now, granted, I said in the chat, Marlon Humphrey is getting bullied. Right or wrong, Joe, David, Tomo? That is correct. Thank you. I said Marlon Humphrey is getting bullied. And throughout the game, yes, we did dominate the game. So, yes, I was happy. But, Joe, David, Tomo, in the chat, did I not say fourth quarter, here we go with this choking mess?
Every week.
Thank you. So, again, I don't know where this fallacy came where I seemed like I was just so super confident and I wasn't nervous. I admitted I was nervous. I said about us was I like the fact that we grinded together and we grinded it out. I said I like, oh my.
I think his device died.
That's insane.
I think his device died. He saw it last second probably. Yeah. So we'll see Carl a little bit.
He's about to come back on fire.
Yeah, he is. He's gonna come back on. But I wish Carl was here. One thing I will agree with you, Javon, is that Trubisky threw 2 interceptions in the red zone and 1 interception, I think, on like the 45-yard line on the Eagles. There you go. All right, cool. There you go. Go ahead.
My fault. My laptop just died. Didn't even give me no
warning.
warning.
We know. We heard you before it died.
It didn't even get no warning. But anyway,
when you left, somebody said your laptop died like the contract negotiations, but I ain't saying nothing.
Shut up, Tomo.
All right.
You gotta worry about your quarterback. I got a quarterback battle controversy. The rest ain't even throw for real. Anyway, so what was I saying? All right, I was talking about. Also, Joe, David, Tomo. The question was posed to me: do I think the Ravens can make a deep Super Bowl run? And my answer, right or wrong, was is yet to be seen. I've yet to see a game where all 3 phases of the ball has been firing. Right or wrong?
I don't recall.
That doesn't sound super confident to me.
I pleaded fifth.
That don't sound super confident to me either. So the fact that he goes in the chat and said, I'm faking and I sound super confident, and I ain't even say we can make a deep playoff run. I ain't say that. Blame your man, Worm, because I ain't trying to take no shots, but he's just taking shots at everybody. But anyway, then you say you can't talk smack no more after your Sunday?
Focus on Javon.
Focus on the hand of task, my guy.
The task at hand. Anyway, like I was saying, so the fact that he could go ahead and say that I sounded super confident and I'm faking was just factually incorrect. Because if you look at what I said or listen to what I said, I actually said the opposite. I said I'm not confident. I'm nervous. I don't know what to expect. That don't sound super confident to me. So I mean, I'm sorry that we beat y'all. And that's why your vision got obstructed, but it is what it is. And I want to address another thing. You said that we didn't game plan for Trubisky, and that's why he was able to move up and down the field. But whatever case, you said something about us not game planning for Trubisky. So I can make the argument that the reason why y'all were able to score was because of the fact we were in game plan for Trubisky. We didn't game plan for him to throw these bombs to George Pickens, who, again, I said the Ravens should have drafted, and I will send you the tweet gladly.
I'm pretty sure you
We didn't
can.
game plan for that. That's why we left him 1-on-1 a lot. And that's why we had Chuck Clark roaming on one, and he went over the top and did what he did to Marlon. I have no problems conceding the fact that George Pickens killed Marlo, because that's a fact. He killed him. But I will not let you get away and say that I was faking and I ain't tell the truth about my team when in fact I actually did that.
Can I pose a quick question?
Go ahead, Thomas.
Why do y'all call him Marlo? Is it because you're in Baltimore and it's The Wire? Because if so, that would make George Pickens Avon Barksdale. And that's what happened.
Nah, I wouldn't say that because Avon was just like bullying. Getting bullied by Marlo
at some point, but he flipped it in like towards the end of the season. And then
I was with you, and then you
it got a little ugly. No, Avon had some moments. But what I also want to pose here is, do you know that Pittsburgh actually owns this rivalry, 32-25?
Yeah, I know they're winning.
Yeah,
I know they're winning. We was a what you call it team to start, an expansion team to start.
I was just throwing that out there too.
Yeah, that's cool. And since we haven't been an expansion team, it's actually been really close lately.
Who has the better safety?
I give it to him.
You give it to Troy?
Oh, you mean all time?
Yeah. You mean all time?
Yeah. I just want to keep this rivalry going.
Obviously, I'm gonna go with my guy, but I love Troy.
Because yesterday, I mean, it was all backup quarterbacks. This is no real.
Yeah, that's how I got it. All right, so look, how about this? Let me say this. All right, so Javon said his thing. Carl, you said your thing. All right. So what I was saying when Javon got off, now I'm gonna say one on each side. All right. Javon, what I think he said was right was Trubisky, he threw 3 picks in yard territory. 2 of them was in the red zone. And that's bad. So he's right. When Trubisky was moving the ball down the field. And then at the same token, even though y'all lost Kenny Pickett, right? They came into this game without Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? So we got to keep that in mind. Tyler Huntley was the starting quarterback for this game. So nobody was at full strength at the end of the day. So that's how I look at it. And I forgot, David got to leave, y'all. David, he got other obligations he got to attend to.
Joe, my bad. Not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I meant to address that. We did lose a game where we did, in fact, catch 3 picks. Sucks to say, because I hate to admit it, but we did lose a game where we caught 3 picks, and that was the Dolphins.
We got caught 3 picks?
Yeah, or had 3 turnovers, excuse me, because I know Marcus Williams had 2, but I can't remember if somebody else had a pick or a fumble recovery.
You said that?
No, against the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Marcus Williams had 2 picks that game. I know that for a fact. I know he dropped the 3rd, but I can't remember if somebody else had a pick or a fumble recovery. That's why I would say excuse me.
You say y'all lost the game, y'all had 3 interceptions.
Well, that's what I said, excuse me.
That's the Dolphins, though. The Dolphins is
how I'm just saying, like, it can't be done. So it's not the only reason he won.
I had 2. So I guess he's
that's why I said 3 turnovers. That's why I said, excuse me, 3 turnovers.
All right. I want both of y'all to talk to me about your teams going forward.
Well, I mean, I kind of gave you my answer yesterday, so I feel like Javon should just.
Teams going forward. I feel like the Ravens, I don't think
your team.
Like I said, I'm talking about both teams. You already said your piece, so just be quiet. I feel like the Ravens, I don't think they're gonna make it. I mean, they have the personnel on defense to turn around and to do something. However, on the offensive end, they rely too much on Lamar unless they can, they're getting their running backs back. If they can just lean on the run more and just get a couple plays from their guys on the outside, maybe they have a chance. But the way their defense playing right now, no, sir. Especially that secondary. But my Steelers, right now, all we can do is hope Kenny Pickett can get back out there, give him more reps on the field. TJ Watt's banged up. He's been hurt since he came back. I don't know if they should just limit his snaps more just to give him so he can be ready to go next year. And, at this point, we're just trying to get Kenny more reps and get him ready for next year. We have like a 5% chance, even if we win out. So I wouldn't be surprised if we win out and that 5% happened, but I doubt it. So our head is still held high because at the end of the day, we beat ourselves. The Ravens really didn't beat us. So it's not looking into the mirror. I mean, you throw 3 picks in your own in the other team's territory. I mean, you're supposed to lose that game. The name of the game is, don't turn the ball over and score. So we turned the ball over, we lost.
All right, so I thought we were just gonna speak about our prospective teams, but I mean the Steelers just can't do nothing right at all. So of course they didn't just talk about their respective team. So I'll just talk about the Steelers too. Well, nice season. Can't wait to hear y'all week 18 exit speech. You feel me? Because won't be a game after that for y'all. Sorry. Y'all won't win out. Sorry to tell you that too. I know we're gonna be our Super Bowl for the year because y'all ain't got no shot at it. Hey, the work below us to make it. So I mean, I hope we get the best shot and still beat y'all. So it is what it is. You feel me? But my team, I mean, I gave y'all most of my response. I mean, most of my answer yesterday. But I say this about my team real quick. Please, fellas, stop making me so nervous in the fourth quarter. I don't think I said that yesterday. But please stop making me so nervous in the fourth quarter. I like to enjoy my day when I'm up. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to be angry after blowing a fourth quarter lead. And thank God we didn't pay Mitch.
So I just had to say this one more thing. Now, when I spoke on your team just now, I spoke some real facts and gave some respect. I ain't talk trash. You know what I'm saying? I really analyzed the game and all that. Now, what's killing me about you and your team, you can't keep it real about your offense. It's not good, bro. Like, y'all go against the Chiefs or y'all go against a team that can score endless points, y'all are in trouble, bro. And the fact you keep acting like y'all are good to go, y'all not. That fourth quarter stuff is the one thing, but the fact that y'all can't score. Look at y'all last recent games. If y'all play a solid defense that can actually defend, yeah, it's hard for y'all to that can actually stop the run. It's hard for y'all to put points up. So keep it real on that end of your team. I understand you're a fan, but talk real.
I just want to know why I said our offense is just so high powered and I'm so confident. Like I haven't said we need receivers all year. You know what I'm saying?
On the show,
I
bro.
haven't said I don't have confidence in the guys that we have at receiver. Like I just don't know where all this super confident offense came from. I have confidence in Lamar.
Yeah, he did say he want to get rid of the offensive coordinator too. I gotta give him.
I did not say that.
No, it was the defensive coordinator.
Pissing me off.
The defensive coordinator.
I said that.
That's what.
But I said the offensive coordinator the past 2 weeks has been pissing me off.
So, you really think the Steelers can win out when they got to play the Panthers, Raiders, y'all again, and the Browns?
Why would I say they can win out if they got to play us again?
True.
All right, you right. I give you that, but they got the Panthers and the Raiders. That's too easy.
The Panthers not a bad team. Well, okay, scratch that. They're really. I'm not gonna scratch it. The Panthers aren't a bad team. They are kind of like. Well, they were kind of like the Bucs. Now they need a receiver or a couple receivers, but they really just need a quarterback. That defense is good.
It is.
They got a couple young guys.
Too.
Yeah, they got a couple young guys I like. Frankie Louvu, Jeremy Chin, J.C. Horn. They got some pieces, but.
As long as Mr. Bitchy don't give him the game.
Well, hopefully, what's his face is back, so you don't got that as an excuse anymore.
All right, you know what? Let me ask you this, Carl. All right, because we're gonna write this up soon. All right, let me ask you this, Carl. Because if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. I think you killed Kenny Pickett when he first came in, right?
What do you mean in the game?
Like y'all can't make fun about his interception and stuff, right?
I mean, it's facts.
They called him.
Yeah, no. I just want to know, how do you feel about him now?
So obviously I'm not going to root for bruh because he's on the Steelers, but I had him as my second rated quarterback in this year's draft. So
Who's
I like
first?
bruh.
Sam Howell?
Matt Corral.
Oh.
Who said you said Sam
who? Sam who? Hey, Joe, stop.
I just threw it out there. I didn't say
Sam
that.
Howell's game. But and it's not because he went to y'all. I just don't like him. But it was Matt Corral. And my third was Bailey Zappi. But I like Kenny Pickett. I don't like the fact he's in Pittsburgh, so I got to root against bruh.
Nah, understandable. Jalen Hurts, saying that's how I feel about Jalen Hurts. Can't say the same about Dak, but that's how I feel about Jalen Hurts, though.
You need to say about Derek Carr, but this ain't our fight.
This ain't our fight. I got you.
But I would hope Kenny Pickett a speedy recovery. I will say he's been improving. He has been cutting down on the picks lately. He's been making better decisions. He has been a little inaccurate at times, though. So I mean,
rookie.
Yeah,
like
this is gonna happen. But
it's Joe's Pickens too.
I like bruh.
It's like his 4th, 5th year in the league.
So he said Lamar Jackson been inaccurate.
And so
I mean, so
All right, listen. I would love to hear y'all go back and forth still. You know what I mean? But we gotta wrap this up. Right.
Yeah, yes, sir. Please, I want to wrap this up.
I just want you two to know that you all have started something, and that we now have to bring the rivalries on here because the comments been going crazy since y'all been turned up.
Yeah, and then look, at the end of the day, right? For those who's watching, we all know each other. Nobody hates nobody. It's all about sports. If you are a sports fanatic or a competitor, period, this is how it's gonna get. I mean, shoot, like if trust me, if we play Commanders in the future, ever play the Steelers in the Super Bowl, I'm at you. Matter of fact, the King. Matter of fact, hey, stop playing, right? Hey, matter of fact, we playing Philly tonight, and J-Mo, my brother, he gonna have to see me tonight for real. I'm about to get him on the show tomorrow. All right, probably tomorrow, Thursday. We have to see me tomorrow or Thursday. We talk trash no matter who it is. So that's why everybody know that. All right, because I don't want nobody thinking y'all like, Carl.
Yeah, I talk trash to my mother.
Man.
Joe, stop dreaming. Hey, come on. All right.
Also, and we also got delusional.
Second a bit far now. Sign out this plan.
It's a little delusional. You talking about seeing them in
I ain't gonna lie.
Bowl.
I love you too, Carl. Some of your comments have me thinking that you got some beef with me though.
I take my shots because I've been holding it.
My bad. My bad. I got beef with the Ravens, not you.
That's what I be saying. None of it is personal. It's
of course. It's all sports.
But I
even
just
Sunday, when I said F you, I was like, bro, it's not personal. You can say it back. I know it's just athletics. You was like, I'm not gonna say it back. I'm like, bro, I know it's not personal.
Speaking of F you, I gotta figure out how we can edit the beginning.
Please, I came in too hot.
I'm about to change the settings on there. Make sure it's parent advisory. I got my nephews watching this.
No Ravens fans. I ain't got no class. No Ravens fans ain't got no class.
I'm just tired of these ankle biters, man. At the bottom of the division, just nipping at your ankles all year.
Was it y'all there last year?
No, we got there toward the end. Towards the end,
they fought. We brought them together, and they went back to fight.
But I just want to know why they doing all this bickering while my Bengals is winning.
Who's on top still? Who's number one? All that winning, you still
you in the playoffs.
My Bengals. Hey, Tomo, I gotta give it to you. Well,
week 18.
What you saying? Y'all lucky I can't get up and do the gritty.
I can't give a real beef.
Nah, the comment section might be mad because they might be roasting down with you after that.
Hey, no, Carl. The Bengals gotta have a couple more winning seasons before we.
Man, what?
Y'all
wait the Browns. Where's the Browns?
We're gonna have the Browns next week.
Oh Lord, please, why?
Look, we're gonna have Carl on the Browns fan next week.
Why we gotta torture the comments?
I might got time for that.
Yeah, all right,
this gonna be good. Oh, this gonna be good.
I did cleaning toilets in Cleveland.
All right, I did, Joe. I'll tell you in the text. And Donnell, you're not welcome on anymore until you say that back to the good quarterback.
Yeah, last time Tom was hot. He took a jersey off, put it back on, put it backwards, he did everything. Head on the shoulder. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. This was fun. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
We'll definitely get y'all back on Monday. Make sure y'all figure y'all schedules Monday if y'all could. And if not, we'll do something.
Yes, sir. I'm off. I'll be just getting back Monday.
Let's get it. All right, y'all. Stay safe.
Y'all too.
All right, let's get it. That was
good.
It was. It was.
That was good.
It was really good. All right, y'all. Like this video, subscribe. If you listen, a lot of y'all, I realize, I look at the views when I come off this thing. It'd be like what, this many amount of views, but like a third of people that viewed it liked it. So if you could kindly hit that like button while you're on still, and I appreciate y'all using that comment section. Like Tom will say, I was lit today in the comment section. I'll be back real soon, Tomo. Look, Matt, I'm free. Look, everybody trying to come on Monday.
We got to start the show at 4.
I know. All right. So, we got to do a 3-hour show. Golly. Put an undisputed on this thing. Hey. All right. So, like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share with somebody that I know personally so they can come on. Well, so they can go back and watch it. We're going to try to break it up. I think we should. We're going to break the videos up to the 3 topics we did. And make sure y'all go and watch those videos from yesterday. All right, we broke those up. And Also, like Tomo and Dave said, we have an NFL NBA chat on IG. Y'all saw it. Listen, a lot of this stuff, they got people coming here, they get to debating. Everything's when you hear people say, the chat. I said it's in the chat. Those are the chats we're talking about. So you want to be a part of that, like the behind the scenes debating. Let us know. Put your IG in the comment section. We can add you to the IG chats. All right, NFL and NBA. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. So last words, Tomo. I already gave mine. You know, hey, look, we're gonna whoop on. Hey, look, we're beating Philly today. We lost to the Knicks, bad loss, but we're going to beat Philly. Beam getting light tonight. All right, game at 7 o'clock. Tune in, Tomo. Oh yeah, Commanders. Let's take care of these Giants, man. Just take care of these Giants, dog. I already said in the comments, Mark, you didn't say stuff up. Mark said you are what your last game is. And Worm like, Mark, you had a tie last game. So like, come on, man. So we're not gonna tie this time. We're gonna be on them Giants, and them Eagles don't want to see us in the playoffs. That's all I gotta say.
Look, man, I don't know what got in the water today, but everybody in the comments was going crazy. Well, we can always expect Dino to come in here and spam the comments with that Philly nonsense. He out here spelling stuff like it's Sesame Street. Come on, man, you gotta relax with that. And Worm, we supposed to be on the same team.
I know.
Everybody out here fighting the good fight, and me and you going back and forth. While everybody,
your biggest enemy.
him and Kev, man, I would have thought he was an Eagles fan. We on the same team, man. Look, see what I'm saying? This is insane, man. Look, so at the end of the day, this is great. My Bengals are winning. My Cowboys are winning. I can jump on any show and just pick a team, and we can go from there. Donnell, you're not coming back on here, man. I promise. Matter of fact, bring them on here. We're gonna talk about quarterbacks.
Let's get it.
Let's talk about quarterbacks. Kellen Moore is trash.
And lastly, you're saying
run the ball.
Run the ball. We gotta get t-shirts at that time, bro. That'll go somewhere.
Run the ball.
All right, y'all. That's all we got for y'all today. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all in the next episode.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.